Hey everybody. Sorry I had to keep my window rolled up because our air quality in town is so poor today. That's because of air pollution. Oh hey, you know that my cousin and her friend know a lot about air pollution. I'm meeting up with them in just a bit. Let's see what they have to say about it. In the meantime, welcome to Woodsy Owl Live 3. Pew, pew, pew. Hey y'all.
Hey, I'm Chat.
What's up? Oh, and hey y'all. Welcome to Woodsy Owl Live 3, brought to you by the USDA Forest Service and the Natural Inquirer. I'd like to introduce you to my super smart pollution experts. I'm Montana.
And I'm Genesis.
And I'm her big cousin, M. Chad Edwards. Now, Woodsy Owl has got a lot of famous sayings, but its most famous one is,
Give a hoot, don't pollute. So for Woodsy Owl Live 3, we're doing a series of 3 videos talking about pollution.
First up, air pollution. The science of air pollution, and really any pollution, can be pretty scary because it can be dangerous. Don't worry, everything we're going to talk about today can be addressed through solutions from scientists and you. So don't feel like you can't enjoy the beautiful outdoors. Go outside and play.
We're going to talk about the science of air pollution, but we're also going to talk about what experts are doing to help.
And later, we'll even give some tips for what you can do to help your air quality.
In the meantime, let's talk some science.
Air pollution is the contamination of the atmosphere with material that makes it unhealthy to breathe. An air pollutant is any type of contamination that stays in the air for some time, which could be a particle, liquid, or gas.
Air pollutants in the form of solids are called particulate matter, or PM.
That may include dust, dirt, soot, or smoke. PM is always present in the air, but sometimes there's a lot of it, and sometimes there's just a little bit of it.
In fact, air quality is often measured in PM. A low PM means that the air quality is good because there isn't a lot of air pollution. A high PM means that the air quality is bad because there is a lot of air pollution.
According to airnow.gov, 0 to 50 PM is considered good air quality. 51 to 100 is considered moderate, and over 100 is considered unhealthy for some people.
You can visit the website and type in your zip code to see how much PM is in your air today.
Some air pollution is caused by natural hazards, such as wildfires or volcanoes. Even pollen and mold spores are considered air pollution.
But humans also add a lot of PM to our air.
True. When factories burn fossil fuels and when cars create exhaust, they release PM. This contributes to climate change and can even cause smog.
Smog is a thick pollution cloud that remains close to the ground.
Here's an example. This is an image of Beijing on a clear day just after some rain. Now, this is an image from the same angle after some smog has set in.
Yikes. But air pollution doesn't just exist outside. Indoor air quality is also important.
Mold, asbestos, and wood-burning appliances can all cause indoor air pollution. So can volatile organic compounds like those in paints, pesticides, disinfectants, and automotive products. These air pollutants are especially hard on people with respiratory illnesses like asthma.
So having clean air to breathe is very important, but that's why we've come up with lots of ways to help improve our air quality.
Right. And it turns out that plants, not dogs, have always been man's best friend. That's right, who's a good friend? You're a good friend. Who's gonna save humanity? Yeah, Birdie.
Plants, like Amchat's fern, actually filter pollutants out of the air.
That's because plants breathe, just like us. Humans and animals breathe in oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. But plants do the opposite. Through photosynthesis, plants take in carbon dioxide, light, and water, and they release clean oxygen.
When the plants breathe carbon dioxide, they also take in some of the air pollution with it and increase their mass, but they don't breathe it back out. That's how they clean our air.
Since air pollution is highest in major cities, scientists are recommending that we nurture our urban forests. Urban forests include parks, street trees, landscaped roads, gardens, wetlands, nature preserves, and river and coastal walkways. Over 141 million acres of America's forests are located right in our cities and towns.
And of course, what are forests without trees? Trees are particularly good at cleaning our air. They can intercept and hold on to particulate matter. Trees can also help by changing the way our air pollution is distributed in an area.
PM in the air can actually land on the leaves of trees. This gets redistributed into the air when the wind blows, when the rain washes it off, or when the leaves fall to the ground in autumn.
Urban trees might also impact our health. Scientists are studying if green spaces can make our lungs stronger or even alleviate the symptoms of asthma.
Trees might also help with vehicle emissions. Cars are a major source of air pollution, so many cities have been regulating vehicle emissions for years. But scientists in Sao Paulo, Brazil, measured PM concentrations in 4 urban parks and found that trees served as a natural barrier to particulate matter. This gives us a nature-based solution for improving urban air quality.
Of course, not all trees are the same. Scientists are working to figure out how much particulate matter individual species of trees can remove from the air. These measurements may help scientists and land managers determine which trees are the most beneficial for combating air pollution.
So trees are fantastic at filtering the air, but so are smaller plants. In fact, the Forest Service is currently doing research to find out how much lichen and moss can help with air pollution.
Students with the Duwamish Valley Youth Corps are even helping us gather research. So remember, there are lots of ways that you can help.
Research ecologist Dr. Sarah Javon is leading the way as part of a team studying how lichen and moss can help detect air pollution. She's measuring heavy metal concentrations in moss to locate sources of air pollution in a few different cities.
If you'd like to learn more about her research, check out a publication about her work, brought to you by our friends at the Natural Inquirer. The publication is free to order or download.
But government organizations aren't the only ones monitoring research. We've also reached out to private companies to develop monitoring tools that will be easy to use and transport while also providing consistent, accurate data on air quality during a fire event.
Local communities and firefighters can use the information to protect themselves from harmful levels of air pollution in their area. This kind of research is great because it brings so many of us together to solve a common problem.
In fact, a challenge was sponsored in 2017 by several agencies, including the Center for Disease Control, or CDC, the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, the National Park Service, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, and the USDA Forest Service.
This challenge was for engineers to develop a quick and easy-to-use air monitoring device that would provide data continuously throughout a fire event. 3 finalists were chosen and are now available on the market as of 2021.
Coming together to fight outdoor air pollution is great. But don't forget that air pollution can be inside too.
Of course, plants can also be inside. According to a NASA study, houseplants removed 87% of the amount of toxins found in the air.
That's great because some paints and coatings contain volatile organic compounds that cause air pollution and health concerns when they evaporate. Scientists are working with manufacturers to make paints and coatings that not only contain less volatile organic compounds, but that are also durable and useful without harming the environment.
If you're interested in the work these scientists are doing, maybe you'd like to think about a career in fighting air pollution. In fact, our friend at the Forest Service, Farah Masumi, made a video about some possible options. Let's check it out.
Although air pollution is a major health concern, we have a lot of experts in government agencies who help improve our air quality. The Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, hires scientists to take samples of the air outside and study it in labs. They use that data to see what problems the air has, and they also figure out possible solutions. These folks include air pollution analysts, air quality field technicians, and air quality engineers. There are 3 other government agencies who help us with air quality: the USDA Forest Service, NASA, and NOAA. All 3 of these agencies hire atmospheric scientists who study how the air behaves on a global scale. They also hire meteorologists. No, they don't study meteors. Meteorologists actually study the weather and the climate. You've probably seen meteorologists during the news reports who tell you what the weather will be like that week. But meteorologists who collect data on climate study how weather changes over time and sometimes around the planet. But if those jobs don't interest you, there are so many other careers that help our air. Maybe you'd like to design a safer paint or an easier to use monitoring device. You can also study how plants and animals are affected by air pollution. If you'd like a great jumping off point, check out the Natural Inquirer Scientist and Engineer cards, which are free to order or download. These cards highlight our rock stars in atmospheric science, so you can see if their jobs sound interesting to you. For example, our friend Dr. Brian Potter is an atmospheric scientist with the USDA Forest Service. He studies how air produces the types of weather we experience. So cool, it's all connected.
Thanks, Farah. And if you want to stay connected, be sure to check out our other Woodsy Owl Live videos coming up.
In 1 week, we're going to talk about the science of water pollution and what experts are doing to help prevent it.
In 2 weeks, we're going to talk about what you can do to prevent both air pollution and water pollution.
In 3 weeks, join us for a live question and answer program where our experts will answer your questions live. Also, leave a question in the comment section of this video before September 21st, 2023, and we'll try to answer it during that live show.
But why wait until then? If you're looking for more programs like this one, check out our other FS Nature Live series.
We have programs on climate change, freshwater, grasslands, pollinators, and much more.
In fact, you can even find our previous Woodsy programs. That's Woodsy Owl Live 1 and 2 on the Natural Inquirer YouTube channel. In the meantime, remember what Woodsy Owl always says.
Give a hoot, don't pollute.